Hi, I'm Hunter. I'm making chili for my cooking final from my grandfather's recipe. It came from my grandfather's on my mom's side of the family when he was just one day he was cooking and he's like, hey, I should make some really bomb chili. Well, over the years he's just done trial and error and stuff like that, but he's found out that for most people a milder chili powder would work better. He made some really awesome chili, and then he started a chili company, and then yeah, this man won many awards for it, and it's really good. It's very important during the cooking process to use sanitation. Step 1 for me is washing your hands, which it should be for all of you. Step 2 is putting your hair up, if you have any. And step 3 is do not use fireworks, because it's illegal in the state of California.
Explosives like these are against the law, too. Almost all of the serious injuries that happen every year come from illegal fireworks.
First ingredient is mild chili powder, masa, salt, pepper, paprika, garlic powder, cumin, oregano, sugar, half a can of 6-ounce tomato paste, 1 medium onion, half a can rotel, 1 pound of ground beef, 1 pound of ground turkey. First step in cutting an onion. So, cut it down the center. Then you're just going to chop. I think this is going to make me cry. So what we did after we chopped the onions is we set them aside right now so we can brown the meat. But you need to make sure you use proper sanitation. So before I did this, I made sure my hands are clean, and I need to wash my hands after I'm done with the meat. Now I'm going to turn it on to medium heat or medium high, and then I'm just going to let it not be so pumped up and frozen. And you can use basically any utensil you want within reason, although you do not use metal on metal when it's a non-stick pan. So I am probably going to use a wooden spoon. If you don't handle the raw meat with caution, you can spread a foodborne illness to other foods like your onions or your spices. So make sure that raw meat does not touch any of your spices or onions. It makes you get really sick, and a lot of the times people are admitted to hospitals because of it. It causes severe abdominal pain, and a lot of the times you end up throwing up and having not so good things happen down your bowels.
Oh God! Why didn't anybody tell me? Oh my God! My insides are on fire! No, please, no more.
So next, we're going to be taking a pound of turkey, and we're going to be browning that too. It's like a meat log. So now I'm going to add in my onions. I'm just going to stir that in. So the reason I am sweating the onions is so it brings out the flavor in it, and then I need to mix it all together before I add the spices so that it gives it a base. Next, I'm going to add in about 3/4 of a can of rotel, because this is a 10-ounce can. So that's about a quarter. I'm gonna mix that up just for a second, just to make sure it's all stirred in. Now that I have my tomato paste, I'm gonna scoop about half a can out into here. Next, I'm going to add my spice mixture, which contains 5 tablespoons mild chili powder, 1 tablespoon masa, 1 teaspoon salt, 1 teaspoon pepper, 1 tablespoon paprika, 1 tablespoon garlic powder, 2 teaspoons cumin, 1 teaspoon oregano, and 1 teaspoon sugar. So, I'm using mild chili powder. You don't want it too hot, you don't want it too cool, you want it just right. So now I've added the rest of the spices that were in there. I'm just mixing it up, and then I'm going to taste it to see what I think it's missing. If it needs a little bit more chili powder, it needs a little bit more garlic, salt, pepper, whatever it needs, just add that in there depending on how it tastes. So now that all the spices are mixed in, I added what I thought it needed. You can have the choice of just taking it off and eating it right away, or you can let it sit and continuously adding water up to basically my grandfather's done it for 3 days at one point in time. Throughout history, chili peppers have been a common ingredient in many cuisines throughout the world. In 1977, chili was made the official state dish of Texas. First recorded chili cooking was from a Spanish nun to Indians in the 1600s. Chili has been cooked for hundreds of years. Chili was super popular with cowboys because they didn't wash the dishes. Chili was a very famous campfire food because it was easy to prepare and lots of people started singing and dancing around the fire. So now we're going to serve it up. Flavor with heat, but the best mixture of both.
Amazing food. Delicious.
Fantastic.
I miss Brand.
Wonderful.
Delicious. Oh, yes, 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 yes.
Even the president loves chili. Chili's good. Word up. My name is Heath, and I'm a chili boss. Bon appetit.
Cause it's a big pot of chili. About a week or two, you with me? In the freezer or the fridge, good vegan chili that'll stick to your ribs. Good in the winter if you live in cold digs, you dig? Cause it's a big pot of chili. About a week or two, you with me? In the freezer or the fridge, you dig?
Chili's good. Word up, people.
Oh yeah, I forgot to add, if you need to thicken it up, feel free to get a can.